Hello and welcome to round 5 here at the Circuit of Barcelona. Right, let's start the race. Let's see what goes on.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, a track that will certainly force the drivers to push themselves. It consists of a very impressive main straight going into turn 1. It's a straight that also offers a DRS zone, so it's likely to be a hot spot for overtakes. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lee lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Ricciardo, Norris, Pierre Gasly and Hamilton, Leclerc, Bottas, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Sergio Perez and Russell, Raikkonen, Joe, Nicholas Latifi and Antonio Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, Alesi, Mazepin and Callum Island. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Right, okay, I'm going to do lap 5 to lap that. Right, let's drop that down to about there just in case there's a safety car. Right. Formation lap, here we go. The wheel spin's bad.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
That's just pointless.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
Right, cannot do anything at all. There we go, the greens. The greens are in. Verstappen's on mediums out, which I don't understand. But he might go on to softs out at the end, hopefully. If not, he's going on hard tyres, and that's going to really bumble his race. But yeah, what am I going to talk about in today's race? I have no idea. There's not a lot I can talk about now, unfortunately. Just one of those races anyway. It's just going to be a semi-audio / silent race. I do apologise about the silence, but when there's nothing to talk about, I just concentrate on my driving. But I think of something to talk about, I always do. Apart from if I'm in a full silent race where I am literally on the phone to my brother. I'm surprised Jay tried to phone me now, but touch wood he don't.
The rest of the grid is forming up.
There we go.
Be patient and watch for the lights.
Here comes my teammate lining up beside us. I do love the colour scheme I've got for me and my teammate with the Porsche colours. I think I might do one more name change later in the seasons, probably about season 7 or 8. I might bring back Toro Rosso for one more outing Yeah, if I have Toro Rosso's one more outing, we have Alfa Romeo. We'll have Alfa Tauri, Red Bull, and Toro Rosso back on the grid. That would be kind of cool, right? Ooh, bloody hell. Ricardo down the inside. I'm on the curb, I've got to squeeze him wide.
Caution, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a build-up of debris on the track.
Hey, who, what, where? Well, it's out with Ricardo. I ain't sure who that's for. But I did underfuel the car for one reason, and this is why. I don't get this. I am going to have to close up to Verstappen. If I can try and catch up to him now, I'm in the red though.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
So I know I'm fast, but I want to try and get behind him if I can. There we go. Why is that going up when I'm going around corners? That makes no fucking sense. Right, it should be ending shortly.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain
Come on,
positive
turn fucking
delta
green, you
until the green
cunts.
flags.
Fucking hell.
Okay, clear.
That's just bullshit. Bullshittery. Right, here we go. I am on the fastest compound of tyre, but I have got a bit of tyre wear to deal with over Verstappen's mediums. I'm not going to make any dive bombs on corners unless I know I'm on a straight and I can outbrake him. But these are where we dominate now. This corner. Alright, let's overtake. I'm closing up, and I'm going to have to brake. He's just a little bit too far ahead. But I've got a feeling on this straight I am going to overtake him. He's going to be slow for now. But I know for a fact I can still overtake him and he still can stay in second. If I could hurt Ricardo's front wing a little bit, that without him pitting too much. Just enough to slow him
We're
down.
approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Just to slow him down a little bit would be kind of cool. And yeah, what can I talk about? Oh yeah, yesterday we did. I did GTA with Claire and Blazing Dragon, and it went bloody swimmingly. Blazing Dragon hasn't played GTA for about, I'm going to say about 6 months. Maybe a little under 6 months. And
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
yeah, he came on, did a couple of missions, some of the new stuff with the auto shop, and a couple of Franklin missions and new stuff.
Got that confirmed?
And I'll tell you what, he felt like he was away for that many months. It was just awesome. That's one good thing I can talk about actually. Is how Blazing Dragon just dominated GTA. We've got to play a little bit more later today when these videos have been posted. And yeah, it's going to be awesome because hopefully we can do some more of the new
Good
auto
job.
shop
That was
missions.
the fastest lap of the race so far.
Well, I've already done the auto shop missions, but Blazing Dragon hasn't, so hopefully he'll do alright with them. I know there's one that me and Claire don't like, and I don't think a lot of other people like, is the data, what was it called now? Data something, where you got to protect Avi in that little shack. It really isn't good. But I am going to have to do that one with Blazing Dragon and Claire. Just so he knows what it's like to deal with it when he gets the money up to buy the auto shop, because we'll do all of them apart from that one again. but it is quite funny to see. And Verstappen's got DRS on me. Oh, Verstappen's hit me! You fucking cunt, Verstappen! Why would you fucking do that, you fucking knob? Jesus fucking Christ! Look at that, he just taps me a little bit. Causes underfloor damage. Why is he going for a fucking move that ain't even fucking there? Look, he has to mount the curb, hit the fucking bollard. What the fuck, Verstappen? What the flying fuck, you cunt? Don't fucking believe him. Fucking knobhead. Fucking coding on this game is fucking wank. Now, going back to what I was saying about Avi and GTA 5. Yeah, when Blazing Dragon gets to the auto shop, we'll run through all the missions again with him. Because we've got to do half a dozen of them.
So push now.
We're going to have to do half a dozen of them before he can buy the auto shop, because he's got enough millions in the bank, but he hasn't got enough to probably do it all up as well. So yeah, we're going to have to earn millions again. But it's going to be a bit hard as well with him working, because we've got to work around his work schedule. And because I do YouTube 7 days a week, I'm able to do a little bit of GTA here and there. But yeah, I'll help him every time he's got his days off from work, because that's all we can do. Which is a little bit, I'd say frustrating as such, because I'm glad that he's got a job, and I know he's working hard and that, but it does get a little bit it does get a little bit hard though, because Rich don't, well, I would say he don't really know the map that well, because the map is a little bit awkward to learn if you're still not used to the GTA 5 map. Now, I know the map, I know certain streets of the map. I don't know every street name on the map, I don't know every street area, or certain areas of the map where, you know, like Frigid Factories area, El Bureau Heights, La Mesa, Mission Row, you know, all them little sectors. I know some of them, I don't know all of them, because certain parts of the map I don't really look at the name of the area. I just know it because of missions that I do. But I am going to help Blazing Dragon the best way I can with him learning the map. Is do bit by bit, section by section, so he learns the map a little bit easier. Because when you go past the city and you go up towards Zancudo or Sandy Shores, if you're going the right side of the map, and you're going up, and you've also got the one as well by the vineyard. I call it a vineyard, but it's a vineyard. That's how it's pronounced, vineyard, but everyone says a vineyard because it's fancy. But that part of the map is right in the middle of
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
yeah, the middle of well, you got Zancudo on the left, you got Sandy Shores to the right, and you got that in the middle, flying towards Zancudo's main entrance.
We're pulling away by about half a second a lap. We've got an opportunity to look after the car here.
Yeah, I don't even know what that part's called on the map, but I just know it's the vineyard slash mid Zancudo. But if I was to go onto GTA and look at the actual area of the name, I probably would learn it better. But like I say, there's a handful of missions in the vineyard you have to do. Chang, the Chinese guy, you got to do all his missions for the casino. There's oh god, what is it now? The vineyard mission, contact mission that you got to do when you got to take out the lawyer, and then you take the photograph for Martin Madroza. You got to do that one. That's more fun with a Hydra, or as I like to call it, the Harrier jump jet. I don't go by GTA names, I go by realistic names if I know the names of the vehicles. by the names of the vehicles. Some cars I have to use the GTA name because I don't
That was the
know.
fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
I don't know many of the SUVs like the Rapid Radius, the little people carrier. I know it's a Ford or something, but I ain't got a clue what it's called. I'm more better with off-road vehicles or sports or supercars. That's where my knowledge of vehicles go. Also rally cars as well, rally spec cars are also another fan favourite of mine to do. But no, like I say though, with Blazing Dragon, hopefully though, I'll teach him to map, learn him some of the areas, because it's better then, because if he's on one part, because see, when we separate on the map, once we do a mission, sometimes, right, yeah, somebody could be up in Sandy Shore, somebody could be in the
Be aware
city.
we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Right, and then as soon as you do the city, and you got Sandy Shores and Grapeseed and Palito Bay, when you come from them sort of areas, it is a little bit daunting if you don't actually know the map too well. And I'll say to Blazing Dragon, I'm at Alter Street, and it's like, well, where's that? It's like, near the Arcadius building. He knows, or Maze Bank, he knows the big names. When you say a street name, he gets a little bit lost.
Go.
Because
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I say a street name, where if I was to say like say Mission Row or La Mesa, he'll know where that is because it's a small area. But if I was to say like say Alter Street is a very long street on GTA. It goes from one side of one road to the next, so I have to say the apartment what we own on Alter Street, and he'll know where that is. But if I was to say north of Alter Street, then yeah, it can be a bit tedious if you don't know the GTA map when someone knows certain road names, like LSIA or the Arena. Well, before it was called the Arena, I always used to call it the I think it was the Lakers basketball stadium. For the, I think that's what it was, or the LA Kings ice hockey rink. But there they use it as the arena for the Arena Wars. I'll just say the Arena, and you'll know where that is. But if I was to say the Lakers basketball stadium or the ice rink, because he doesn't follow American sports, it like I say, it can be like, well, I don't follow the sport, so can you give me another hint of where you are, instead of me saying, you know, press options or, you know, look at the map where I am. Instead of that, if I can tell him where I am, it'll save him looking at the map, and he'll learn the map as well, which
Our gap behind is 2.2 seconds.
Which is what I'm trying to do, because I learned the map with Vapid 84, Sniper, something number, and Freak Show. The gamer tags that I use. I ain't gonna say names, because I don't do names if I can help it. Sometimes I let slip a name, but it don't matter. But for me, it's
Max is coming in for his stop.
It's for me. It's I learned it because when I was unemployed, before I started my YouTube channel. Look, when I was unemployed, through my mental health, and I would be on, because Sniper, he's an American who he was jobless, but he was.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
He was on GTA every day. Sniper was. And I will say this. He taught me how to do free aim. He showed me how to do certain missions rather quickly. And because we was on it 8 hours a day, I learnt the map quite easily because we've been on it all the while. And the thing with GTA when I was playing it originally, we had CEO come out, and that was a 4-hour stint for one person, 8 hours for 2 people, you know, leading up to 16 hours for 4 people if you was doing it for 4 hours at a time. But I learned the map that way because when I was a bodyguard for Sniper, I was flying, I was driving, and at the time Blazing Dragon was in a different job at the time, and we didn't really have each other on PlayStation. And yeah, when we managed to get back onto PlayStation, I was so far ahead with my ranks and everything. So when Blazing Dragon came on, I literally got everyone to help him as well as helping myself with missions and that. But I was teaching Blazing Dragon how Snipes was teaching me with certain missions and certain things. And like I say, Blazing Dragon's had a few months away from Grand Theft Auto. And of course, when you're away from a game, you lose most of what you learn. It's like me, I used to be a whiz at computers, as in PCs, terabytes and everything.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And that was when I was at school and at college. But when I went into catering, and you know, I didn't have a PC at home when I lived on my own and so forth, and I didn't have a laptop. Then I lost all what I earned. You know, I knew how to do spreadsheets and all that. So if you don't use it, you do lose it. And
Max is really pushing hard now. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
I'll say with Blazing Dragon, I've been on GTA as often as I've been because I've been on it daily with Claire to do all the new stuff. I said to Rich, Blazing Dragon, a month and a bit ago, is like, give it until December, get the game back, because by then Franklin was bringing out something else. At the time, Blazing Dragon was one DLC behind, which was the auto shop. And then out the blue, Franklin came along, and I went, right, now he's got 2 DLCs to do. It's now going to be fun for Blazing Dragon to get the game back and to pick up where we left off originally. And like I said yesterday, we did a couple of missions, and today we'll do a few more. And yeah, it's all gonna go well. I ain't gonna say it ain't, but I've just got to help Blazing Dragon learn certain parts of the map. And because like I say, the map street names, because if you go on GTA, every street has a name, and I ain't gonna be able to do every name because I can't pronounce certain names on the game, and there's certain things that can happen or will happen. Is it's one of them things. I have problems spelling and reading certain names or certain words, and I'll butcher it. But it's always fun to do. I'm gonna have to do this because Max Verstappen is literally winning the race because it's on soft tyres. 2 Porsches running next to each other. Now I don't have this with Nico Rosberg in season 2 or 3, and to have it with Max Verstappen on season 4 is absolutely superb. Sorry about that. I had to just say that. Bring back to the Formula 1. But no, like I say, I said to Blazing Dragon by next week he will learn parts of the map where we'll do most of the missions. And I reckon it'd probably take him, what is it now, it's only 2 weeks to the end of Feb, roughly, give or take.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
So if I look at end of February, beginning of March, say March 5th, I'm going to just chuck out that number there, March 5th. Hopefully by March 5th, Blazing Dragon will know the GTA map inside and out, which means he'll know certain tunnels and certain hidey holes where if you got to hide away from police or military, he'll do that. There's he'll know. Pardon me. He will know at least maybe I'll say he'll learn about 90% of the map by 5th of March. And then there's just the little 5% then of just learning the train tracks and tram routes when doing certain other missions. But yeah, I say by March 5th he will be back to where he was originally. Because that's what I want to see. I want to see him dominate GTA because I know he's a good gamer and I know what he can do on games. But when it comes to orienteering, like I say, map work, it can be, like I say, daunting because all you got to do is go one side of a building and you think you're on the right side. Compared to, say myself, if I'm saying I'm north of the building, well, where Rich is standing could be possibly the true north. Where I'm going off the map north, which is the like say one side or the other side. So yeah, it's just one of them things. And me and Max Verstappen come to blows.
Corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Max Verstappen has just literally made me lose rid of my front wing. I might end up falling. No, do you know what? I ain't having that. I ain't having Max Verstappen ruin my car. Oh, he's ruined it. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is not good. I've just took Max out. I've just took Max out. Oh my god, I've just done that. I've just took Max out. I don't mean to take him out. Oh my god, this has gone from bad to worse. Right, how bad's my front wing? Yeah, I've got a lime green front wing. This is not good. Max has won the race. Hilted by my teammates. But yeah, like I said, so GTA for a month. So GTA, and he has 3 days off in them 8 weeks. So you're probably looking at about maybe about 14 days to 18 days where we will be on GTA daily, and we'll be on for about 2 hours. So 2 hours a day. Yeah, I think it's possible.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I think it's doable, but no, my front wing is dead. Max Verstappen. GG to Max. Right, let's shoot some overtake. I am falling behind.
Final lap of the race.
Yeah, the front wing is actually hindered. But yeah, no, like I say, Blazing Dragon he's got one of the best GTA players on it. Well, I say 2 because there's also Claire who's pretty good. She learnt on the Xbox though, and I learnt on the PlayStation. She had her posse on the Xbox, I had my posse on the PlayStation. And yeah, it's pretty good that we've got Blazing Dragon's got 2 people to learn from. So when looking at the map, if Claire's next to him, she can say that this is this part of the map and X, Y, Z, where it's all good. But Max has won a race in Porsche, and I like to point out, it's another 1-2 for Porsche F1. Double back-to-back 1-2s. Okay, I'm not winning the race this time, but Max Verstappen, apart from him crashing into my front wing, I will say GG to Max Verstappen. Woohoo, 2nd place.
Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
There was no team orders in that one, which was fantastic. Callum Islet driver of the day. GG, Callum.
They've done it then. A spectacular victory here in Spain and a massive confidence boost going into the next race. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart
Yes,
today?
look at that
I
celebration.
think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. So, let's review the driver's standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Callum Ilott gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Right, GG to everybody. Right, let's advance. Superb. Oh, pardon me.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Your team dominated. Things look clear. Your teammate took a podium. Great. Well, that's everything.
Right. Activities. Do you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do. And that one. Okay, looks like I'm doing all of them. Right. I'm going to end it here because I need to nip to the loo. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. And until tomorrow, I'll see you all again. Bye.